Welcome back, everyone. It's time for round 2 of pickups of 2022. Something like that, whatever. But the wife and I, we haven't really been picking up a whole lot because we haven't really been out antiquing.
Winter,
and then, yard sales haven't really started up at the time of this video, at the time of shooting this video. But we did pick up a couple of things, but most of this is from our recent trip at the time of this video, the Louisville Arcade Expo in Louisville, Kentucky. We had a great time. I did mention in a previous video that this was the last convention that we went to in 2020 before COVID hit, so it was good to be back. And aside from an overpriced and under-condimented burger, if that's even a word, we had a good time.
Yeah, but that wasn't their fault. That was the hotel.
Yeah, I hate ordering food from hotels.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's go ahead and get some of the random crap out of the way, and let's get these out of the way. Let's just...
You know it's coming.
Yeah.
We all know it's coming.
So I had a last-minute Christmas gift that showed up, and we got Mr. DNA from Jurassic Park. Yeah, it's a pop figure. We know.
Yeah.
Again, it's different. It's weird. That's kind of why I like it,
Yeah.
It's not your typical pop figure.
Yeah, for it. We also got Imhotep. It's kind of cool because it's got his mouth opening like he's about to kill somebody.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have mind a fully mummified. Mummified is what I was thinking. We just got back from Louisville. I don't know why we do this, but...
Every time we come back from somewhere and we're like, we should film. And then we start filming and we're like, what the fuck is wrong with us?
That makes it fun. Long story short, I recently bought some new guitar gear, and I just happened to get an amp, and this is it kind of goes with it, and that's why I ended up picking it up. But we got good old Eddie Van Halen. I just thought this one was kind of cute. He looks all happy and stuff, playing his guitar. But I did buy, it's not technically a signature amp from Peavey, it's a remodeled version of it. But it's Eddie Van Halen, and it's another rock legend gone way too soon. So.
Right. But out of all of them,
oh yeah,
this is the best. James picked this up for me. I have no idea where he got it, but y'all, it's Stupid Sexy Flanders. Every time I look at this, I just picture Homer seeing him with his little butt sticking out.
Yeah.
And he's like, Stupid Sexy Flanders. And
wearing nothing at all.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Moving on. So this was a weird, I think it was an antique store find. I can't remember. I had this as a kid, so of course I had to pick it up. But yeah, this Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Voice Man. Yes, I had this as a kid. No, it does not work.
Yeah.
This is the second cassette player thing that we bought that does not work.
I know, we have 2 cassettes and nothing to play them on.
Yeah,
Bums me out. Okay, I still have one more pop. But it's by far the second coolest pop ever.
It's not really a pop figure.
Yeah, I would say it's the second coolest one. Because Stupid Sexy Flanders is pretty up there.
Nothing at all.
But Dumpster Fire Dog. Come on. This sums up all of millennials' time on Earth.
Pretty much, yeah. So I haven't picked up a ton of games since Christmas, since the last pickups video. So I didn't want to do a separate video, and I haven't played a lot of these. But we got to get this out of the way. So I did get my limited run Mega Man, the Wily Wars, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to open this up, but it's got a bunch of cool stuff in here, like a blue cartridge, which I think is the coolest part. Instruction manual, some stickers, some cards, and yeah.
So, Valentine's Day comes. Most people get candy, jewelry, all that crap. Not us. We get the Ghostbusters movie. I bought it for him. And look at him. The little mini marshmallow man, and you can change the little heads out. I want to open it so bad to display them. I'm debating. Okay, because it's taped. We'll see.
Okay, so this was a random purchase that I passed up on it once, then it came back and it was still there, and I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy it. We couldn't get it to work, though. That was the frustrating. So I don't know if it's
us. Them something.
But I have wanted to get this for a while because this is like the shadiest shit I've ever seen a company do in video game history. Yeah, we got the ColecoVision expansion module, which allows you to play Atari 2600 games on your ColecoVision. How? How was this even a thing? Like, could you imagine if like PlayStation did that shit today? It's like, oh, guess what? Here, you can play your Xbox One games. How?
So we need to stop buying these. Let's be real. But we are trying to like get a nice collection of like the classics.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. And so, what is more classic than Spaceballs
On VHS.
and Young Frankenstein on VHS? Pretty certain we got one of these on freaking Laserdisc.
Yeah, we got Young Frankenstein on Laserdisc.
Yeah, so I mean, we're just gonna have like a whole movie room, and it's gonna be nothing but the classics.
We've been talking about getting a new home. Seriously. So, but with that being said, those are random pickups. Let's get to our trip to Louisville. So we did pick up quite a few things, and let's get these out of the way. These were kind of cool. So this guy had these magnets, and I mean that's all I can say about them. But
Yeah, they're like a marquee magnets.
Yeah. So I got Golden Axe, and I mean I had to get Punch Out.
Hell yeah!
So these are pretty cool, and
I got Altered Beast because there's always two sides to a bitch, and I also got Burger Time because I'm a little chunky. Okay, just saying.
While we were there, we actually went out and got food at a place called Double Dragon.
Yeah.
Of all places. I thought that was kind of funny, and that's actually why we went there. I was surprised to see a game exchange there, and we've talked about game exchange before, I think. There's some towns away from us that have game exchanges, and I wish we had one here, but we don't. But I didn't pick up any games, because obviously I was at a gaming convention. But I did find this, and I already forgot the character's name, but it's from X-Men. I had this as a kid. I totally forgot about this toy until I saw it. So, and it was, what, like $2?
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
So when we first get there, we always check out the vendors, see what they got going on. And while we were waiting in line to be like let in, a guy walks by and he's got records. I was like, oh my God, he's got like good records too. And so I like searched the booths, found the ones with the records. I got Michael Jackson Off the Wall. And then I got Queen, The Works. And I'm fairly certain we do not already have this.
So I picked up a couple of games, and I'm just going to fly through these because I don't have too much to say. But this was a game, I kept forgetting that I didn't have this game, and every time I would think about it, I was like, why don't I have this game? So I finally found it. Yeah. But we got Kirby's Dream Course, and
I love Kirby.
This is a game I shouldn't love, but I do. I remember playing this a lot as a kid, and yeah. I've been meaning to get it, so I finally did. So to go with, I actually got a Punch-Out theme going on here.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's not Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, but this guy had it, and he was willing to kind of make a deal with me. But I got Punch-Out, complete in box.
Yeah.
I didn't really need the cartridge, but just wanted the case, but best I can do. I'll probably never play these games, to be honest. Yeah. But I had to pick up Mega Man X7 and X8, just because they were both there.
Why not?
Yeah. I haven't really played much of the X series. I did beat the first Mega Man X, but haven't played the others. Wife and I are a big fan of Burnout Revenge.
Yeah.
And this is a game I did not have, and I kind of needed it. But we needed Burnout 3 Takedown. Now this one, I left the price on it because this is something that you don't see anymore.
Yeah.
I spent $6.99 on this game. However, someone bought it for $44.99.
Okay, so as we're walking around, I saw this like 10 times, and I kept like, do I want it? Yeah. Do I want it? Nah, no, yes, no, yes, no. Yeah. And I finally broke down and was like, yes, just get it. You know you want it. Just get it. He's already bought $75 million worth of stuff. I might as well get this. But yeah, it has like these weird hand things. I don't really know what those are. It is pretty awesome. And there's also like ones on the back now that I'm kind of wanting. So I should stop buying things with advertisements for other toys on the back.
Yep.
Damn collectors.
So speaking of Punch-Out, I was kind of determined to not buy any art because I don't really have room for it. But this guy had some cool pieces. Well, actually, he wasn't. The guy wasn't there. I forgot his name, but they had quite a bit of his work. But I had to get Little Mac.
Oh man. Also, as we're going around, I saw this and I saw it once and I was like, that's pretty freaking cool. And I was like, I don't want to really ask the price. But then he was buying something from them and I was like, you know what? How much is that? And okay, I don't usually tell prices here, but this was only $20.
That's pretty
Look, like it was such a good price for him. And he's got like all these little graffitis, thems. Characters all over it.
I really didn't want to pay what I paid for this, but at the same time, I had to leave with this.
Yeah.
As a big Silent Hill fan, especially Silent Hill 2, this crocheted pyramid head. It's so funny. The more I look at it, I laugh because it's just like so menacing, but so hilarious.
So when it comes to art, again, you know, we try not to pick up a whole lot of it because we just don't have the space right now. However, this artist, I already did have something from her from the last time we were there. And so I wanted to pick up a couple pieces to kind of go with it and also enjoy her art. So I got this little, like, I want to call it a sphinx, fairy, goblin-y person.
Mythical creature.
Yes. Mythical creature 1. Mythical creature 2. I love the hedgehog, and he actually is the one who pointed it out. So I was like, you know, we can go in the living room. That's cool.
It's a blue hedgehog.
Yeah.
Name 3 blue hedgehogs.
And then the last one, this is what drew me to her originally, and then I didn't even buy anything from this. It's Greta from Gremlins 2 as a mermaid. I was like, oh my god. It's so cute. She also has Gizmo as a mermaid.
So this next item, I really wish there were more vendors like this guy who
Yes.
they're willing to make deals and kind of work with you and all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Where some people are like, no.
Every time you were looking at something, he was like, if you don't like the price, make me a deal.
Yeah, he really was.
me an
And
offer.
there was a box Super Famicom that I was kind of eyeballing, but I decided against it. But yeah, we got another NES box. So I've been eyeballing this box for a while because I've seen it out in the wild quite a bit. But I mean, I already have 2 box NESs, and the guy was like, "I'll charge you less if you don't want the actual NES." So he just sold me the box, and I was like, sold.
Last thing is, while we were there, I may or may not have been drunk.
We were.
Yeah. And so we were going around looking at stuff, and I saw this game, and it's Rampage Total Destruction for the PlayStation 2. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna need to get that. Like, I just want to play it. Like, this just looks like fun. He was like, oh yeah, it's gonna be totally great. And at the moment I was like, I can do a mystery games. And almost all of them he had that I had picked up, except Austin Powers Pinball. So this has got to be like fucking fantastic. I cannot wait. I'm excited to play some pinball, do some Rampage, all that shit tonight. It's gonna be great.
So my last item,
Please be gentle.
untested, but doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Pretty decent price. Oh, God, it was 3 or 4 years ago. We went to a yard sale, and I picked up a Magnavox Odyssey 200 that I have hanging up on the wall. And I was like, I mean, kind of have to have this, right? Well, this guy had the all-new Odyssey 100. So, with 2 action-packed games of tennis and hockey.
Yeah.
Just another Pong clone. But it looks pretty cool. Like this one, I think the other one was like a white console, where this one's like this weird orange-ish color. But I don't think I can play this at all. But we'll figure it out. So our last joint item, I guess you can say, 2 years ago, when we went to this same convention, again, the last convention we went to before COVID all hit, we got to meet Master Daniel Pesina, who, if you don't know, played Johnny Cage in the original games. They used him to capture the gameplay footage.
Yeah.
He also played like Scorpion and all the ninjas. Well, this time around, we got to meet Kano, Richard DeVizio. Really cool dude. Really cool dude.
Yeah. Like, we paid for the autograph and to have a selfie with him. And when you pay to meet people to, like, do things like that, I cannot stand when they're just like, click, okay, thanks, bye.
Yeah.
He was not like that. He's into it. His wife is like, I'll take your picture. And, like, she's telling us to do stuff and she's directing us. And I don't know. It was just heartwarming.
Well, anyway, guys, that was another round of some awesome pickups. You know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And we'll see you again next time.
Bye.